Well, most of that book is just a result of Castle's overactive imagination.
It's funny that you call him that. Castle. When I know him, he was just Rick. Fresh off his first bestseller. Well, overactive imagination or not, I know he only dedicates his books to people he really cares for.
You know what, Castle? It's okay. Your overactive imagination has actually brought a lot of people to justice. In fact, it's one of the things that I love about you.
Wow. And wow. Happy birthday to me. If that's my present, I can't wait to unwrap it. Our victim was dabbling with black magic, and she conjured up a demon.
Or maybe she ran afoul of some obscure religious sect, and they sacrificed her to their pagan deity.
What are you doing?
Making stuff up, just like you do.
Yeah, because that's my job. It's your job to follow the evidence. You're messing with the natural order of things. She stood there in stunned disbelief as the light in his eyes dimmed. He reached out for her, and she took his hand, squeezing it for the very last time. She felt her heart stop a beat, and in that moment, she knew he was gone. Darkness fell across the face of the city, and across her face as well. Good, she thought, as the wind gathered up her hair. No one will see my tears. Thank you. So one day I was walking along the beach. I was miles from where I'd started. I was just about to turn back when I saw something had washed up on the beach. I thought, maybe it's a whale or a turtle or a sea lion. So I ran over to see what it was.
What was it?
It was a boy, my age. It was our housekeeper's son. It must have just happened because the tide hadn't washed away the blood. We had just played hide and go seek the day before.
What happened to him?
They never found out.
I'm so sorry, Castle. You made that up?
It's what I do!
You know what? You are so getting it for that one.
Ninja assassin.
Ninja assassin? Isn't that kind of redundant?
Aren't all ninjas by definition assassins?
Fine, Webster and Roger. Our ninja, assassination implied by definition, scales the building, slips in through this window. I was just overreacting. It's like you said, the chances of there actually being a curse are virtually non-existent. That was weird. The elevator just stopped. Mother? Okay. No reason to panic. Small reason to panic. Hello? There is no curse. There is no curse. There is no curse.
All right. What do I do if the elevator falls?
Okay, I think I'm supposed to jump in the air.
No.
Lay on the ground.
Castle? What would cause this?
It's the result of exposure to a zero-atmosphere environment.
Zero atmosphere. As in outer space.
Yep. Or? I don't have an or for you right now, sweetie. I have to get her body back to the morgue, and then I may have some answers.
Okay, well, her body's in a car in the middle of the rail yard, so clearly she wasn't killed in outer space. There's got to be another explanation.
Check this out. She was reading Taken by the Fourth Kind, a book on alien abductions.
So what's your theory, Castle, that she was abducted and then killed by aliens?
A story that makes more sense is alien abduction gone wrong. One that ends with Marie being accidentally blasted out of the airlock of the alien spaceship. You do have to admit, her condition does seem otherworldly. You know what would be a better story?
We have an earthbound solution to this mystery, and you are disappointed. I get it, but that, really?
Come on, Marie said she had a life-changing event. What could be more life-changing than being beamed up by this guy?
Come on, Castle. We all know that there is no such thing as alien abductions.
And yet most abductees report the same experiences. The white light, the memory flashes.
That's because they all read the same books, so of course they describe the same event. The dark, lonely road, the bright light out of nowhere, memories of being poked and prodded.
I believe the word you're looking for is probed. And then, of course, there's the alien implant that's used to track the abductees.
That reminds me of the Lego I got stuck up my nose when I was 6.
You what?
What? I mean, that was the exact machine that we were looking for, right in the building where Marie and her ex-boyfriend worked. That had to have been the murder weapon.
No blood, no tissue. It's clean.
That makes no sense whatsoever. Check other altitude chambers.
It's not like they grow on trees.
Well, that can't be the only one around. And look for any other devices that cause the same injuries.
I'll do my best.
If it's not an altitude chamber, then what could it be? Other than that. So maybe that'll help us ID him.
On it.
What was so special about our victim that our killer wanted to erase his identity? Don't say spy. Or mob hit.
Mob hit of a spy?
Crazy theories aren't gonna help. Not until we figure out who this guy is.
It was a zombie, a freaking zombie.
Sir, can you repeat that, please?
Zombie, the undead. Oh, man, with those dead eyes and flaps of rotting skin coming off its face.
Sir, this is for emergencies only. Are you having an emergency?
Yes, I'm having a major emergency. Don't you get it? This thing just killed someone, and it bit me. I'm gonna turn. I'm next.
Now, Charlie made this 911 call moments after the attack. Does it sound like he's faking to you?
It sounds like Charlie's having a psychotic break. That looks like an old-fashioned suit.
Circa 1870, and his shirt's missing a cuff.
Whoa. He almost got hit by that taxi, didn't even flinch.
Well, maybe this is why. Look what we get from the other angle.
My friends, that is a zombie.
The killer's a zombie.
No, don't take the knife, don't.
Castle, I'm not gonna get there any faster.
No, back, listen. I think I just saw a murder. So I get it from the cabinet, why not get it from the fridge? Why not get ice?
Oh, no.
She's in the refrigerator. Those plastic trays in the closet, those weren't plastic trays, those were refrigerator shelves.
Castle?
I don't know who Gates was talking to on the phone, but that was not Emily. Emily is in that fridge.
She's not in the apartment. She's not in the fridge. There is no body.
Yes, there is.
Castle, you just apologized to me.
I rescind the apology. I take it back. She's in the fridge.
You know what? Let's just go downstairs and wait for the driver there.
I am not going anywhere until I see what's in that fridge.
What? You're gonna stay here and wait for him to open it?
If that's what it takes.
Okay, fine.
Where are you going?
Castle, I made plans for you. I dressed up for you, and I'm not gonna let you ruin this night.
So what are you gonna do?
I am going to go over there and open that bloody fridge, and then you and I are going to dinner and never talking about this again.
No, don't do it. It's too dangerous.
It's not as dangerous as me if you blow up my plans.
What if he doesn't let you in?
Look at me. He's gonna let me in.
Not if there's a body in there.
There's not a body in there.
Sounds like a Bond villain, right? Petting his cat while formulating a plan for world domination. And what is that plan, you ask?
Actually, I didn't ask.
Talking to the boys. To create a drone army. A drone army that can think, that possesses awareness. And who better than the programming genius who designed the software to give them that spark of life?
Castle, you don't actually believe that. And keep in mind, if you say yes, I will find you less attractive.
No apocalyptic visions, no nightmarish warnings of dire things to come?
Whatever delusions he has in his head, he is keeping them to himself.
Well, if nothing Doyle said was true, why else would Ward target the child?
There is a simple explanation after all.
Yes. Now we know why Ward tried to bomb that conference, to kill the child. You see, in the future, when the famous child will give interviews, he'll say that's where it all started. Consequently, Ward will know exactly where and when to find him.
You're trying to drive me crazy, aren't you?
Well, apparently I already do if we end up with 3 kids.
Do you like to know their names?
No.
I think he's guilty because of his contact with the victim, the stalking, and his role in a sinister conspiracy involving Freemasons.
I can't believe you're really buying into that letter.
I can't believe you aren't. I did a little research into the author of our letter, Mr. Theodore Rose. Did you know he was a 33rd degree Master Mason?
So that makes him what, like a Freemason black belt?
Way better than that. He was a patriot spy. He wrote codes and ciphers during the American Revolution, meaning this letter could be the key to finding the great secret of the Masons enshrined somewhere within the city.
Why, because you want it to be?
Partly, and because it's the only story that makes sense. Shadowy Brotherhood guarding Rose's secret for all eternity. Susanna got too close, so they sent their monk assassin to kill her. Because the diamond has some kind of sordid past. Perhaps it's like the Hope Diamond, it's cursed, or maybe it's an occult gem of great power, smuggled out of Nazi Germany, shoved upside down.
Thank you, Mr. Castle.
Someone knows where it came from.
It's for lunch, Jordan. Linoleum.
That is the event.
The outcast, the mean girls, the rage that erupts in a telekinetic attack. This is a real-life Carrie.
Wrong again. It was a knife, but stabbed implies the blade was thrust into the victim, whereas this wound was produced by it being hurled into her chest.
What is this, Last of the Mohicans? What kind of knife is it?
One with a hilt that matches these small bruises on either side of the wound. It killed her instantly, severing the left anterior descending artery.
Okay, so either that's the luckiest knife toss in the world,
Or she was killed by a circus knife thrower, like the great Throdini.
someone's here.
Beckett!
Castle, what happened?
Ninja stole the murder weapon.
You were attacked by a ninja, and you witnessed it.
No, sir, not exactly.
Because he made a sound and drew her away. Ninjas are masters of the surprise attack.
So what you're saying is that...
Our killer is a ninja.
Or he is just an athletic person with a hooded tracksuit.
All right, come on. Give us one of your theories, bro. Come on. Whatever it is, it can't be any crazier than what we're already dealing with.
Okay. I think I'm man enough to admit I'm completely theoryless.